Man, I'd kill for a real meal.
Zach, get out here!
Did you spend all our money again?
Our money. Oh, sweetheart, all the money in this house belongs to me.
Dad's overworked and we still barely have any food.
I can't help it, Zach. Shopping is my therapy. Now get to work unpacking these bags unless you want to be grounded.
Check this out.
No way, you got a block station?
That's right, loser.
Did you get me one too?
Of course not. Oh, we couldn't afford to get you one.
But you just bought him one.
Well, that's because Dennis is my real son. Unlike you. I should have had your father get rid of you when I married him.
She always treats Dennis nicely. It's so unfair. What? Where did my money go?
Oh, that? I took it.
I was saving that for years.
Well, I needed it for shopping. There was this mood bracelet calling my name.
Night shifts are brutal.
Dad, you're home. We can finally eat together.
Wish I could, kiddo. Just grabbing my coat before I start my morning shift.
Morning shift? Dad, that's 3 full-time jobs. That's not safe.
Of course he has to work 3 jobs. It's his duty to provide for the family.
More like support your shopping addiction.
I don't have time for this. I'm already late.
Watch what you say, Zach, or you'll be grounded.
I don't have to listen to a gold digger like you. I don't know where it all went wrong. It feels like no matter what I do, I can't change anything. I promised I'd become a great doctor for you. I swore I'd make you proud. But now, I can barely focus on my studies, not with her around. I miss you, Mom. Every single day. I wish you were still here. I wish Dad had never remarried Victoria. She doesn't care about us. She only cares about herself. But I'm not giving up. No matter what she does, I'll make it. I'll become a famous doctor, just like you were.
Oh, look who finally decided to come home. You were out there crying to your mother again like a baby.
Just leave me alone.
Why? So you can go sob into your pillow about your dead mommy? She's gone, Zach. Get over it.
You wouldn't understand.
Oh, but I do. She was a doctor, wasn't she? A real one, unlike whatever little fantasy you have about following in her footsteps.
I will be a doctor, and I'll prove you wrong.
You, a doctor? Please. Like you could ever make it through medical school.
Whatever.
Don't you walk away from me. You think you're all grown up now? Well, guess what? Once you turn 18, you're out of here.
Dad would never let that happen.
Your father? He'll do whatever I tell him to. He always does. So enjoy your time here while you can, because the second the clock strikes midnight on your birthday, you're gone.
So, big day tomorrow, huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're turning 17.
What do you want, Dennis? I doubt you're here to wish me a happy birthday.
Well, it just means there is only one more year before you're out of here for good. Clock's ticking.
Shut it, Dennis.
What? You mad because it's true? Face it, Zach. No one wants you here. You're just wasting space.
I said leave me alone. You
don't tell me what to do. Pathetic. You're gonna get chewed up out there. No one's gonna care about some loser like you. Happy early birthday, little bro.
Happy birthday, kiddo. I know it's not much, but I wanted to get you something.
Thanks, Dad, but we need to talk.
What's wrong, sport?
It's about Victoria.
Oh, hold up. This is going to have to wait. I have to get to work.
You already work 3 jobs. You barely sleep. This isn't fair, Dad. She treats us like garbage, and you just let her.
Zach, I know it's hard after losing your mom, but you can't lash out. We'll talk about this more tomorrow.
Oh, what have we here?
Hey, Dad gave me that.
And since your dad makes money for this family, that means it's mine.
That's it. I'm telling Dad everything. Once he knows the truth, we'll finally be free from her. Dad, you're finally home. I need to tell you everything Victoria has been doing.
Zach, I don't feel so...
Dad? Hey, Dad! Come on, wake up!
Oh, for God's sakes, what's with all the noise?
Call an ambulance. Something's wrong with Dad.
Oh, please, he's just being overly dramatic.
He's not acting. Hello? I need an ambulance right now.
Well, this won't do. Who is going to make money for the family now?
Can you think about anything else for just 1 second?
Not really. Bills still need to be paid, and now that your dad's useless in a hospital bed, it's your responsibility.
What are you talking about?
You're going to drop out of high school and start working full-time.
No, I can't do that. I'm supposed to become a doctor. How am I supposed to do that if I drop out?
Oh, a doctor? You? Oh, Zach, you were never going to be a doctor.
Then why don't you get a job?
I have way more important things to do with my time. And besides, don't you want to help your dad get better?
Aren't you a little young to be working here right now? Shouldn't you be in school?
What, did you drop out or something?
Is there anything I can get for you from the menu?
Met the kid didn't even last a month in high school.
Yeah, better get used to this job, Zach. This is about as far as you're going.
I was supposed to be in school right now, supposed to be studying to become a doctor. Now I'm stuck flipping burgers while they laugh at me. No, I can't let this stop me. I have to keep making money. Dad needs me. I know Victoria won't lift a finger to help. I don't care how long it takes. I'm not giving up.
That's it?
What do you want from me? I worked every shift I could.
And this is all you have to show for it? How do you expect to keep us afloat?
Us? You mean you? This isn't fair, Victoria. I'm 17. I'm supposed to be in school, not breaking my back to pay your bills.
Oh, poor you. Life's not fair. Newsflash, Zach. Nothing in life is fair. But I don't hear Dennis complaining.
Dennis doesn't have to do anything. He gets video games and whatever else he wants while I'm stuck working till I can't even think straight.
Well, maybe if you were actually good at something, you wouldn't have to work so hard.
I can't do this right now. I need to go see Dad today. Which hospital is he in?
Don't worry about it. He's getting the care he needs.
I should know where he is. He's my dad.
And my husband. I already have it handled.
I'm paying for his treatment. I have a right to know where my money is going.
Oh, how responsible of you.
Just tell me the name of the hospital.
You need to focus on work. Enough about this?
Trust you? Yeah, right. All right, Victoria. Let's see where all my hard-earned money is really going.
I'm outside, sweetheart. Come on out.
Mom, I nailed my monologue today. The instructor said I could have a real shot at commercials soon.
Oh, that's my talented boy. Now go ahead and pay for your next session. We can't have you missing any lessons.
No way. She's been taking my money for Dennis's stupid acting classes? I dropped out of school. I gave up everything, and it wasn't even for Dad. She lied to me. She used me. She's not getting away with this. I saw you today
Saw me where?
at the acting school,
And?
and I watched you hand over the money I've been working for to pay for Dennis's lessons.
Dennis is going to make it big. This is an investment in his future.
Oh, I don't have a future? You forced me to drop out. If I was in school, I'd be on my way to becoming a doctor. But that didn't matter, did it?
Oh, Zach. Stop being dramatic.
How is this fair? Why does Dennis get to chase his dreams while I'm stuck flipping burgers?
Because it's your dad who got sick, not Dennis's. That means it's your responsibility to fix. Now be a good boy and bring me your next paycheck.
Tough break, bro.
Well, I don't care if you're talking about Lillian. I don't want to hear her name ever again. That woman is dead. Never call this number again.
Who was that?
Nothing important.
I heard you say my mom's name.
Forget it.
Forget it? My mom?
Your mom is dead. I'm the only mother you have now.
You'll never be my mother.
Whatever. You know, you need to get over this obsession with the past. And what you do need to focus on is finding a second job.
I'm not getting another job until you prove you're actually using my money for Dad.
Watch yourself, Zach. Or maybe I'll kick you out a year early.
I'm looking for my dad, Walter Wellman. He was admitted recently. Can you tell me if he's here?
Let me check. Sorry, we don't have a patient by that name.
Are you sure? Maybe he was transferred here from another facility.
No records of transfer.
No one by that name here.
I'm sorry, we don't have a Walter Wellman on file.
No way. She wouldn't. I'm looking for a patient, Walter Wellman. He was admitted recently?
Yeah, room 14, down the hall.
No. Hey, Dad.
Zach, been a while. Didn't think I'd see you today.
Yeah, I know. I should have come sooner. Things have just been a lot.
It's all right. I know you got plenty on your plate.
This place is terrible. How have they been treating you here?
It could be worse. I could be on the street for all I know. At least I have a roof over my head.
No, Dad, this is not how it should be. You shouldn't be stuck in a place like this. You deserve better. I should have done more to help.
Zach, you've already done more than enough. I don't want you wasting your time worrying about an old man like me.
You're not just some old man, you're my father. And I'm going to help. I'm going to become a successful doctor. I swear it. And when I do, I'll get you out of here. Get you the best treatment. Make sure you never have to suffer like this again.
You know, you sound just like your mother when you say things like that.
Well, if I'm even half as smart as Mom was, then you'll be in good hands.
She'd be proud of you. And so am I.
You lied to me.
Oh, Zachary, you're always so dramatic. What now?
I just came from the hospital. The hospital, Victoria. You know, the rundown place where you dumped my dad to rot.
And? He's getting care, isn't he?
Care? That place is falling apart. The sheets are stained, the machine's barely working, and the nurses are stretched so thin they don't even check on their patients. He's worse than ever, and you didn't tell me because you wanted to keep spending my paycheck on your dumb shopping spree.
Now, Zachary, let's not get nasty. You act like I enjoy making tough decisions. But do you know how expensive good hospitals are? I did what I had to do.
What you had to do? You forced me to work. You took every cent I earned, telling me it was for his care, and the whole time you were blowing it on yourself.
Well, it's not like your money matters anymore. Dennis just got his big break. The acting school called. He landed a major role. A real opportunity. Which means I don't need your pathetic little paychecks anymore.
So that's it. You used me and now you don't need me. You're tossing me aside.
Oh, sweetheart. I was always going to toss you aside. You and your father have been leeches on this household for too long. You want to play doctor? Fine. Go take care of your sick father. But not in my house.
You're kicking me out?
That's exactly what I'm doing. You and your dad can deal with his little illness on your own.
You're gonna regret this.
Oh, I sincerely doubt that.
Dad, come on, stay awake.
I'm fine, son. Just a little cold.
No, you're not fine. You're burning up, and you're shaking worse than before. This isn't just the cold. You need real help.
Zach, we've been through worse. We'll get through this too.
Worse? When have we ever been worse than this? Sleeping in an alley, begging for food, while Victoria, she threw us out like we were nothing. She took everything, Dad. She took the money, the house. She took your life away from you.
Son, I'm sorry I didn't realize earlier. You went through so much.
Me? What about you? You worked your whole life to take care of this family. This is what you get? That's not fair, Dad. It's not right.
Life ain't fair, kid. But you're strong. You've always been strong. You can survive this.
I don't want to just survive, Dad. I want to get us out of this. But I don't even know where to start. No, stay with me. I need you to keep fighting.
I am fighting. Just resting my eyes.
No, Dad, you have to stay awake. We need to figure something out. Maybe there's a shelter somewhere or a restaurant that can help.
Zach, sometimes you just have to take things one step at a time. Right now, you need rest.
How long can we last like this? Days? Weeks? Dad's getting worse, and I can barely keep myself together. I don't know how much more we can take.
You'll figure it out, son. You always do.
I won't let you die out here, Dad. I swear it.
Oh, Dennis, darling, this is exactly what I always dreamed of. Fame, fortune, and best of all, no more worrying about them.
Yeah, Mom. Just keep it cool, all right? I don't want to make a scene.
Oh, please, sweetheart, we are a scene. Well, speaking of which, I've been thinking we should buy a vacation home, somewhere exclusive. The Hamptons? No, too crowded. Oh, maybe a private villa in Italy.
Mom, we just spent a fortune today. Chill out.
Dennis! Oh my God, we love you! Can we get an autograph?
Please, just one selfie.
Autographs? Oh, of course. Dennis would love to sign something for you. For a small price. $100 each.
Wait, seriously?
That's kinda messed up.
Mom, come on. I don't need their money.
Oh, nonsense. You're a star now. They should pay for your time. Well, their loss. Oh, would you look at that? The ungratefuls have finally found their place in the world.
Leave us alone.
But don't be so bitter. This is what happens when you doubt me. I always come out on top.
Top of what? Conning your way into luxury?
Oh, please. I just understand how the world works. And you could have had it all. But instead, you chose to be stubborn.
Yeah, bro, you really messed up.
No, Dennis. I chose to have dignity, something neither of you will ever understand.
Dignity. That's rich. Coming from a beggar. But, Zachary, I'm feeling generous today. Maybe if you beg for forgiveness, I might consider letting you crawl back.
I'd rather starve than owe you anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, Dennis. We have real places to be.
There's gotta be a way out of this. There has to be.
Oh my goodness, it's him! Zachary? Zachary Wellman?
Yeah? Who's asking?
We've been looking for you, son, for years.
Looking for me? Why?
Because, sweetheart, we're your grandparents, your mother's parents.
Your mom's parents? I thought you guys were gone.
Yes, and we are so sorry we weren't there for you sooner. We've been searching ever since we lost her. We didn't know where you were until now.
I don't understand. Why now?
We only recently found out what happened to you and your father. When we heard, we had to come.
We're here to take you both in. You don't have to struggle anymore. It's what your mother would have wanted us to do, to take care of you guys, if there ever was a point that she wasn't able to take care of you herself.
No, I can't let you do that. You're both so old. Taking in a broke teenager and a sick man, that's a huge financial burden. I know you want to help us, but we can't just accept this. What's so funny?
Oh, sweetheart, you don't have to worry about that.
We're billionaires.
Wait, what? This is where you live?
This is where you live now, too.
Son, this is unreal. I feel like I shouldn't even be breathing the air here.
Oh, stop that nonsense. You both belong here just as much as we do. Come in, come in. There's so much to show you.
I don't know if we should even be here. This place is insane.
I feel like if I breathe too hard, I'll break something worth more than my life.
Oh, hush, both of you. This is your home now.
The finest foods, the softest beds, the best clothes. All of it yours.
I mean, is that really okay? It feels like too much.
Yeah, I can't even remember the last time I ate something that wasn't from a dollar menu.
Zach, you are our grandson, and not only that,
You are our only heir. From this day forward, you're a billionaire now.
Guess life just took a turn, huh, son?
Wait, heir? What do you mean heir?
everything we have, Zach, it's yours. The fortune, the estate, the businesses. One day, it will all be under your name.
You guys are really just handing me $1 billion empire?
Of course. Who else would we give it to?
I don't even know what to say.
Me neither. This doesn't feel real.
It's real, sweetheart, and you deserve it.
I don't even know what to say except thank you.
Hello? It's me, Victoria. I need to speak with Zach and Walter immediately.
And you are?
Their family, of course. Now open the gate. Yes, hello. I'm here to see my husband and son.
We know who you are. What do you want?
I wanted to apologize for everything. For the misunderstandings and how things ended.
You expect us to believe that?
It's the truth. Please, I want to make amends. We were a family once. I don't want us to be enemies.
You don't want to be enemies? Or you just want to access their newfound wealth?
That's not fair. I've changed. I've seen the error of my ways. I just want a second chance. I'm just asking for a conversation. I mean, surely we can sit down and talk like civilized adults.
There is nothing civilized about what you did to them.
We see right through you, Victoria. You're not here for them. You're here for this.
Fine. Maybe I am struggling. Maybe I do need help, but I'm family, right?
You should leave.
You will regret this.
Jack, did you hear all of that?
Yeah, her voice is hard to ignore.
Think that's the last we'll see of her?
Not a chance. I'm sure she'll be back with some sort of scheme.
But next time, we'll be ready.
This place is fancy. You sure we're in the right spot?
Yeah, Dad. This isn't some charity handout. You deserve the best care, and now we can actually afford it.
Never thought I'd see the day where we walked into a place like this without worrying about the bill.
Walter Wellman?
That's me.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. And Zachary, I've heard a lot about you.
All good things, I hope.
We've gone over your charts, Walter. And I'll be honest, with you, your condition is complicated. Treating it won't be easy, and recovery will take time. This disease is said to be uncurable. But We have some of the most advanced medical technology in the country. And if there's any place that can find a cure, it's here.
So, you think you can actually help me?
We're more than happy to try. We have a team of specialists already reviewing your case. If anyone can do this, it's them.
And you're saying money's no issue, right? No cut corners, no delays. He gets everything he needs.
Everything. You have access to the best treatment available.
I don't know what to say. After everything, I never thought I'd get a second chance.
You're getting more than a second chance, Dad. You're finally getting what you deserve.
We'll get started on the treatment right away, Walter. We're going to take good care of you.
You sure they're not gonna charge us extra just for looking at this?
Dad, we own half the businesses in the city now. Order everything you want.
Son, I've lived off gas station sandwiches and canned soup for years. This is overwhelming.
Then get used to it.
Okay, I might be able to.
This one, 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. Absolute beauty.
I don't know. Feels too fast. Might throw out my back just sitting in it.
Then let's get something comfortable.
Massaging seats? I think I just found my new hospital bed.
We'll take it.
So, tell me again why we need to be in a helicopter.
Because we can.
Wow. Never thought I'd see the city from this angle.
Yeah, kind of makes all the struggles feel small, huh?
It does.
Dad, you okay?
Yeah, just tired. More excitement in one day than I've had in a lifetime. But I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Good, because there's a lot more where that came from.
No matter what happens, I'm just glad we got to do this together.
So, how'd it go?
Not great. They said I didn't have the right look for the role.
Meaning?
Meaning I didn't get it, Mom. And from the way things are looking, this might be another slow month.
A slow month? Dennis, you're not bringing in enough money as it is.
Mom, I'm trying. Auditions don't just guarantee jobs. It takes time.
Time? We don't have time. You're supposed to be a star by now, and instead, you're coming home empty-handed while I have to figure out how to keep us afloat.
Keep us afloat? You mean keep your shopping addiction afloat?
Don't you dare take that tone with me.
I'm just saying, maybe if you hadn't wasted all that money, we wouldn't be in this mess.
My money.
No, Mom, Walter's money. You were living off of him for years, and now that he's gone, you're acting like it was yours all along.
You are out of line. You wouldn't have acting school if it weren't for me. I put a roof over your head, food on the table, and this is how you repay me? By defending him?
I'm not defending anyone. I'm just saying the truth.
Enough. You want to talk back to me? Fine. You're grounded. No going out, no friends, no calls. Maybe then you'll learn to respect me.
You can't be serious.
Oh, I'm very serious. Until you bring in some actual results, you're going to do as I say. No more wasting my money. Ungrateful.
So, Zach, now that you're a billionaire, have you thought about what you want to do with all that money?
Yes, dear, the world is open to you now. You could travel, start a business, or simply enjoy life. You've earned it.
I have thought about it, and honestly, I don't just want to sit back and enjoy luxury while other people are suffering.
Go on.
I want to become a doctor, not just any doctor. I want to use everything I have now to make a real difference. There are people out there, families like mine, who can't afford proper medical care. I want to change that.
Oh, Zachary, that's a wonderful dream.
A noble path indeed. Medicine is no easy road, but I have no doubt you could do it.
I know it won't be easy, but I don't want to waste this opportunity. If I have the resources, I should be using them to help others.
You have a good heart, Zach. Your mother would be so proud of the man you've become.
I just hope I can live up to her name.
You already have, dear. and we will support you every step of the way.
We'll begin making the arrangements immediately. The best schools, the best mentors, whatever you need, it's yours.
Thank you, both of you. I won't let you down.
You never have.
Zach, I still can't believe this. The Super Bowl, front row. We're actually here.
I told you, Dad, you deserve the best.
I used to dream about coming to one of these. Back when I was just a kid, I'd sit in front of the TV, eating cold pizza, just imagining what it'd be like to be in a stadium this big. The energy, the crowd, the sound of the game up close. And now, here we are. I know younger me would have never believed that I would be here.
I'd do anything for you, Dad. Anywhere you want to go, and anything you want to do, I'll make it happen. Just tell me. Dad, hey, are you okay?
I'm fine, son. Just got a little too excited.
Dad, that wasn't excitement. That was serious.
Come on, kid. Let's not ruin the night. We're at the Super Bowl, watching history happen. Let's just enjoy this, all right?
Dad, I need you to listen to me. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how hard it is. Once I become a doctor, I'm gonna stop at nothing to help you.
I know you will, son. I believe in you.
That's it. That's the final step. Zach, you did it.
This medication is going to be a game changer. We ran the latest tests. It's working better than we ever imagined. It would take us years, maybe even decades to be able to come up with this.
I can't believe this. You're barely a few months in med school, and you've already helped create something that will save billions of lives.
I appreciate the compliments, but this was a team effort. No discoveries happen alone. I wouldn't have done it without you guys helping me.
Maybe so, but I've worked with a lot of doctors in my time. None of them have the kind of natural talent you do. You'll be one of the youngest doctors in history, I can tell.
No doubt about it. You could be the greatest medical mind of our time.
I'm grateful, but let's not celebrate just yet. There's still so many diseases out there waiting for a cure. This is only the beginning of many discoveries.
You're right. We've won a battle, but there's still a war to fight.
Then let's get back to work.
Zach is my stepson. He'll want to see me. Just let me in.
Ma'am, you need to leave. You're not on the approved list.
Oh, for God's sake, I don't need a list. I'm family. Zach, there you are. Please tell these guards to let me through. I just want to talk to you and your father. We could be a family again.
A family? You threw us out onto the streets, Victoria. Now that I have money, suddenly we're family again?
No, it's not like that. I made mistakes. I see that now. I just want to fix things.
Fix things? The only thing you care about fixing is your bank account.
That's not true. I came here because I care about you. I miss you and Walter.
You didn't miss us when we were starving. You didn't miss us when Dad was freezing on the streets. You only miss us now because you found out I'm rich.
Zach, please, I'm being honest with you.
You wouldn't know honesty if it smacked you in the face.
You don't understand. Life has been difficult for me too, you know. Things haven't been easy since you left.
Oh, I'm sure living without my money has been so hard on you.
I am still your stepmother. Whether you like it or not, we have history.
History doesn't mean anything when all you did was make our lives miserable.
Zach, I am begging you. Just give me a chance.
You'll never see a cent of my wealth.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way. You don't even know what's coming for you.
Make sure she never comes back.
Ungrateful little brat. After everything I did for him, tosses me aside like garbage. Me!
In medical news, brilliant young Dr. Zach Wellman is making headlines once again as he continues to find cures for numerous illnesses at a record pace.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
At only 17, Wellman has already contributed to some of the most advanced medical breakthroughs in the field. Patients and doctors alike are calling him a once-in-a-generation genius.
Dr. Wellman, your work has been nothing short of extraordinary. With so many breakthroughs already under your belt, what do you plan to do next?
My work is just getting started. I won't stop until I find a cure for my father's illness.
Oh, so that's what this is about. A saint now, are we? Acting like you're too good for the people who raised you? You think you can erase me? Act like I never existed. Humiliate me on live television while playing hero? I don't want to do this, but you forced my hand. Yes? Yes, I want to go through with the plan. See that they do.
I've been meaning to ask, why didn't you ever come looking for me and Dad earlier?
It's a fair question, Zach. The truth is, at first, we were angry with your father.
When your mother passed, we were heartbroken. She was our only daughter, and we couldn't imagine life without her. So when your father remarried soon after, it felt like a betrayal.
I get it. You felt he was replacing her.
Exactly. And in our anger, we decided to distance ourselves. We didn't reach out, but as time passed, we realized how wrong we were.
We wanted to reconnect to see how you and your father were doing.
But you never did.
We tried. We called. Many times.
But every time we did, some angry woman would pick up. She'd yell at us, say we had no business calling, and then she'd hang up before we could get a word in.
Wait a second. Those calls. You were talking to my stepmom. She kept you away from us on purpose. She didn't want us to have any connection to you.
I'm afraid so, dear.
I knew she was a terrible person, but this, it doesn't matter. Once we file for divorce, we'll never have to deal with her again.
It is rather annoying that she keeps dodging our lawyers, but none of that matters now. We're grateful to have you here, Zach. Family should never be separated. Not like that.
You and your father will always have a home here.
And we're here to present the Nobel Peace Prize to Zachary Wellman.
Thank you. Truly, this is an honor beyond words. But as I stand here tonight, I can't help but reflect on how far this journey has taken me. I grew up in a life where medical care was a luxury, where illness wasn't met with cutting-edge treatment, but with helplessness. I watched my own father struggle, forced to endure suffering simply because we couldn't afford better. I knew from a young age that no one should have to experience that. This award is not an achievement, it's a responsibility to use the knowledge and resources I've been given to help those who need it most. The wealthy have the means to make a difference, and it is our duty to ensure that wealth is used for something greater than ourselves. But I am far from done. There are still diseases with no cures, families with no hope, and people suffering in silence. I will not stop, not until every person, regardless of their status, has access to the medical care they deserve.
Of course, always playing the hero. All these people are just eating up your lives. Soon they'll see the real you.
Zach, you need to get to the emergency ward, now.
What happened?
Just get here.
No, tell me this isn't...
Zach, I'm so sorry. Your grandparents.
What happened?
A car accident. It was bad. We did everything we could, but they didn't make it.
They were fine this morning. We were talking about dinner plans. They were fine.
I know this is a lot. Take as much time as you need.
I need to tell my dad. I don't know how he's gonna handle the news.
Zach, just the person I was looking for.
Not now, Victoria. I don't have time for whatever this is.
Oh, but you'll want to make time for this.
Divorce papers?
That's right.
We've been trying to get you to agree to divorce for months, and now you're suddenly eager to go through with it? What changed?
Oh, don't get it twisted, Zach. This isn't about me leaving your father. It's about you.
Me?
You're rich now, and since you're still legally a minor, your father controls your estate. That means in the divorce, I can go after half of it. Or maybe even more.
You can't be serious.
Oh, I am. You think I just sit back and let you and your deadbeat father enjoy all that money alone?
You don't care about Dad. You don't even care about Dennis. You only care about getting your hands on the money you didn't earn.
Oh, don't be so dramatic, Zach. Your father is a pathetic excuse for a man. He walked away from his responsibilities.
He walked away from you, and for good reason.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. You'd better prepare yourself, Zach. This is just the beginning.
I can't believe this. My grandparents just died. My dad is in the hospital. And now this? She didn't even wait a week before trying to steal my money.
Unbelievable. She'd have to be insane to think this would actually hold up in court.
What exactly is she trying to pull?
She's arguing that since you're still legally a minor, your father is the rightful owner of your estate. And since she's divorcing him, she believes she's entitled to at least half, if not more.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I earned this money. It has nothing to do with my dad.
Exactly. Any sane judge will see right through this. You're financially independent, and your career has nothing to do with your father's legal standing. She's just desperate and hoping to manipulate the system.
She can't seriously believe she's getting away with this.
Oh, she might believe it, but that doesn't mean the court will.
That woman spent my money on herself while my dad was rotting in the worst hospital in the city. She didn't lift a finger to help him.
And that's exactly what we're going to prove. I'll file motions to get this case dismissed before it even gets to trial. No judge in their right mind would side with her.
Good, because she deserves nothing. Hey, Dad. Brought you something better than hospital food.
That's not a high bar to clear. What's wrong?
It's Victoria. She's coming after us, Dad. She filed for divorce.
She finally did it, huh? Should have happened a long time ago.
Yeah, but it's not just that. She's not just leaving. She's coming after our money.
What?
She's trying to claim that since I'm still only 17, my money belongs to you. And in the divorce, she wants half or more.
That's ridiculous. You earned everything on your own.
I know, Dad.
That woman, she never worked a day in her life. And now she wants to take what's yours.
Dad, breathe. Don't let her get to you. Dad!
His oxygen levels are dropping. Sir, you need to stay calm.
Don't let her win.
I won't. I swear I won't. You just rest.
All right, let's get this over with. Mr. Carter, your argument?
Your Honor, my client, Zach Wellman, is being unjustly targeted in this case. His stepmother, the defendant, is attempting to claim financial compensation in a divorce from Walter Wellman. However, her claim is not only absurd, but downright criminal. Zach is a self-made young man. His wealth has nothing to do with his father, Walter Wellman, who is currently hospitalized and incapable of managing any finances. The idea that Victoria should receive half or more of Zach's fortune, earned solely through his own efforts, is an abuse of the legal system.
Mr. Henderson, let's hear your side.
Your Honor, my client, Mrs. Wellman, has been left in a financially dire situation. After years of sacrifice and dedication to the Wellman family, she finds herself abandoned by both Walter and Zach, with no way to support herself. We are simply seeking fair compensation for a woman who was left with nothing after dedicating her life to a family that has now turned its back on her.
I've heard enough. The trial will proceed.
What?
Your Honor, with all due respect.
Mr. Carter, I've been in this courtroom a long time, and I've seen plenty of arrogant young celebrities twist a narrative to serve themselves.
You think I'm twisting the narrative?
I don't know, but I do know that money makes people reckless. I've seen sons turn their backs on family the second they get a little fame.
That's not what happened!
Your Honor, this case is blatantly opportunistic. Mrs. Wellman has shown no evidence of financial hardship. This is an attempted cash grab, plain and simple.
Then prove it in court. Trial date to be set, court is adjourned.
See you in court, Zachary.
We'll fight this, Zach. This isn't over.
Zach, your work is revolutionizing the field. Your research has already saved countless lives.
I appreciate that. There's still a lot more to do.
Humble and brilliant. No wonder the press can't get enough of you.
Oh, there he is, the ungrateful fraud. I knew I'd find you here, showing up for the cameras while your real family suffers.
Wait, is that his mother?
I heard he abandoned his family after getting rich.
Leave, now.
Oh, you'd love that, wouldn't you? Sweep me under the rug just like you did to Dennis and your father.
I heard he left them with nothing.
If that's true, that's pretty heartless.
She's lying. You think you can show up here, play the victim, and turn everyone against me? I won't let you. You drained my father dry. You stole from me, and now you want more.
I raised you, and this is how you treat me.
You didn't raise me, you used me, and you'll get nothing. You all want the truth? You'll get it in court.
Yes, I saw it myself. The way they looked at him, questioning. The doubt is already setting in. It's the perfect story. Poor abandoned mother, ungrateful, heartless son. Oof, the press eats this kind of thing up. Once the story spreads, no jury will ever be on his side. And by the time we step into that courtroom, he'll already be guilty in the public eye. Yes. Let's move forward with the next phase. The more people talking about how he abandoned his family, the better. You thought you could humiliate me, Zachary? I made you. I raised you. And now, I'll destroy you. By the time I'm done, the whole world will see you for the monster you are. Hello. I have another story for you.
You're really onto something here, Zach. If this works, we could be looking at a breakthrough.
No doubt. You might be the youngest doctor in the field, but your instincts are beyond your years.
I just want to make sure this is safe. It's not about being the youngest, it's about saving lives. What's going on?
I knew he was famous, but I didn't know about this.
If he'd do that to his own family, how can we trust him to care about his patients?
I thought he was some kind of prodigy, but if this is true, maybe he's just another selfish rich guy.
This is insane. You all know me. I've dedicated everything to this hospital, to my patients.
Zach, maybe you should address this publicly? If there's truth to any of it, people are going to ask questions.
There is no truth to it. My stepmother is a liar, and I won't let her destroy everything I've built. I have work to do.
Dr. Zach Wellman, open up!
What is this about?
We have an order to confiscate your Nobel Peace Prize and any other awards or honors in your possession.
You've got to be joking.
Your recent accusations have raised concerns, Dr. Wellman. Until the investigation clears your name, we've been ordered to repossess any accolades tied to your reputation.
This is insane! You're taking away a medal achievement over a tabloid smear campaign? You can't just ransack my house! This was my late grandparents' place! Show some respect!
Step back, Dr. Wellman. This is happening whether you like it or not.
Funny. Thought these things only went to good people. If you're innocent, Dr. Wellman, I'm sure you'll get this all back.
Get out. This is all her fault.
You owe me, Victoria. You know that, right?
I don't forget my debts. But if we're keeping track, I'd say we're about even for now.
Took it right from under his nose, just like you asked.
Poor Zachary. Must be awful watching his entire legacy crumble in front of him.
This was nothing. A little paperwork, a couple of signatures, and it was gone. But that last job? Now that was a real gamble.
I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Getting rid of those two rich old folks? That wasn't exactly clean work. Accidents can be questioned. If someone decides to start digging, we both know how fast things can fall apart.
No one's digging. The world believes exactly what they were told. And why would they? Well, the old people die all the time. Tragic, of course, but hardly worth a second glance.
That's now. But what happens if they do take a second glance? What if someone starts putting the pieces together? You think Zach's just going to sit back and let this all happen?
Then I suggest you do your job and make sure no one ever takes the second glance.
Fine. But once you cash in from this divorce, you owe me. Big time.
I always pay my debts.
All right, Zach, the trial's tomorrow. We've got everything lined up. Your stepmother's claims are flimsy at best, and we've got solid arguments to tear them apart.
And the judge? I don't trust him. He's already letting this go further than it should.
I won't lie to you. Judges can be unpredictable, but the facts are on our side. If we stick to the truth and avoid any outbursts.
Hello?
Dr. Wellman, this is Dr. Patel from Westbrook General. You need to get to the hospital now. It's your father.
What happened?
There was a sudden decline in his condition. He's unresponsive. I'm sorry, Zach. Your father's in a coma.
Zach, what's wrong?
I have to go. Where is he?
He's inside. But Zach, there's nothing we can do right now.
Dad. No. This isn't happening.
His body is shut down to conserve energy. His vitals are stable for now, but Zach, you need to prepare yourself.
I'm not giving up on him.
I know, and neither are we. But he's in critical condition. The next few days, they're going to be difficult.
I was supposed to save you.
This court is now in session. We're here to determine the financial claims regarding the divorce of Walter and Victoria Wellman. Let's get right to it. Where is Walter Wellman?
Your Honor, Walter Wellman is currently unable to be here today. His medical condition has severely worsened, and he is in a coma.
A coma? And you're telling me this now?
Yes, Your Honor. My father has been fighting a serious illness for a long time. He collapsed just before the trial and is in critical condition. He physically cannot be here.
Ugh, oh, please. How convenient.
So, what you're telling me is that the defendant in this case, a case concerning his own financial standing and divorce, has conveniently decided to disappear when it matters most.
He didn't decide anything. He's literally unconscious in a hospital bed.
This is highly irregular. The court expects all parties to be present unless there is undeniable proof that their absence is beyond their control.
Your Honor, with all due respect, what more proof do you need? I can have a hospital report sent over immediately. Walter Wellman is fighting for his life.
Plenty of people fight for their lives every day, Mr. Carter, but legal proceedings still move forward.
So what? You're just gonna ignore my dad's condition because it's inconvenient for the court's schedule?
Watch your tone, Dr. Wellman. You're not in a hospital operating room. You're in my courtroom.
Looks like this might be easier than I thought.
Your Honor, if Walter Wellman cannot be physically present, then at the very least, we request a temporary hold on the proceedings until—
No, that is not how this works. If Walter Wellman does not appear at the next hearing, this case will proceed without him. And if he remains absent, then Victoria Wellman will be granted the financial claims she is pursuing.
That's insane! You're saying if my dad doesn't wake up from his coma, you'll just hand everything over to her?
That's exactly what I'm saying. You have until the rescheduled trial. If your father is not present, this court will have no choice but to rule in favor of Victoria Wellman.
Oh, Zachary, I do hope your father gets better. But, if he doesn't, at least I'll have the resources to move forward.
This hearing is adjourned. We reconvene in 2 weeks.
What am I gonna do, Dad? I tried. I really tried. But no matter what I do, she's still winning. Victoria has the court wrapped around her finger. The judge won't even listen. He said if you're not there at the next trial, she wins. Just like that. Can you believe that? They'd hand her everything after everything she's done to us, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. I should be able to fix this. I'm supposed to be smart, right? A doctor, a Nobel Prize winner, but none of that matters, not in the courtroom where people like her can twist the truth however they want. I don't know how to fight back. I promised Mom I'd take care of you, that I'd take care of both of us, but I don't know if I can keep that promise anymore. I can't let her win. I won't. But I just don't know how. Dennis?
Long time no see, huh?
What the heck happened to you?
Mom happened.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm homeless, Zach. She kicked me out.
You're serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. I ran out of money. My big acting career didn't exactly work out. And, well, you know how Mom is. If you can't give her what she wants, she's done with you.
So she just threw you out like trash?
Pretty much. I'm sorry.
For what?
For everything. I treated you like crap. I thought Mom would always protect me, that I'd never have to struggle the way you did. I was wrong. Look, I know I don't deserve your help. I know I don't deserve anything, really. But I have to tell you something.
What?
It's about Mom and your grandparents.
What about them?
Zach, she didn't just steal from them. She
what, Dennis? What are you trying to say?
This court is now in session. We are here to address the financial dispute between Victoria and Walter Wellman. However, before proceeding, I see that Walter Wellman is still absent. I was very clear at our last hearing. If Walter Wellman was not present today, we would rule in favor of Victoria Wellman's claims. So tell me, Mr. Carter, why should this case continue?
Your Honor, we have new and critical evidence that changes everything.
And what exactly is this evidence,
Proof that Victoria Wellman was involved in the deaths of Zach Wellman's grandparents.
Is this some kind of joke?
No, Your Honor. We would like to call Dennis Wellman to the stand.
Proceed.
Dennis, tell the court what you told us. A few nights before Zach's grandparents died, I overheard my mom on the phone. She was talking to someone about getting rid of them. I didn't think much of it at the time, but after what had happened, I started piecing things together.
You ungrateful little...
You will remain silent until spoken to, Mrs. Wellman.
Who was she talking to, Dennis? I wasn't sure at first, but I recognized the voice. It was a cop.
Do you have a name?
Yeah, Officer Reynolds. Officer Reynolds, were you in contact with Victoria Wellman prior to the deaths of her in-laws?
Nobody said anything about no trial. She made me do it.
He's lying! He's twisting everything!
Order! Order in the court!
You forced me into it! You said it was the only way!
Now you want to play the victim?
In light of this testimony, this is no longer a financial dispute. This is now a murder trial. Dr. Wellman, you are dismissed from these proceedings. The court will now shift its focus to the charges against Victoria Wellman.
Dr. Wellman, how does it feel to have your Nobel Prize reinstated after the accusations against you?
It's a relief. I've dedicated my life to medicine and helping people, so to have my work questioned over false allegations was frustrating, to say the least. But the truth has a way of coming out.
Is it true that you've already made progress on yet another life-saving cure?
I can't say much yet, but my team and I are working on something that could change lives. We're hopeful, and if all goes well, we'll have more news soon.
Dr. Wellman, one last question. Your stepmother, Victoria Wellman, was found not guilty in the murder trial, with Officer Reynolds taking full responsibility. Do you have any thoughts on that?
No comment. I did it!
Dr. Wellman, what?
I finished the cure!
You're certain about this? We haven't completed full clinical trials.
I know, but I've run every test I could, and now that I don't have my stepmom trying to destroy my life, I was finally able to finish it.
This is a new formula. You're proposing administering an unapproved treatment.
It's our only shot. I can't lose him. Not now.
If you truly believe in this, then do it.
Come on, Dad. Fight.
Zach?
Dad, you're awake!
What happened?
I cured you, Dad. I finally did it.
I knew you'd do great things, son.
Walter! Walter, please, I've been waiting for you.
You have nothing to say to him.
Walter, I just wanted to see you. I've been so worried. I know I made mistakes. But I swear, everything I did, it was for us. I just wanted you to get better. I was scared.
Scared? Is that what you call stealing my money, kicking us out, and trying to take everything in court?
Stay out of this, Zach. Walter, please. I need you. You know that. I can't do this without you.
No, you just can't live without my money.
No, it's not like that. I miss you. We can be a family again.
There was no family, Victoria. Not with you.
Walter, I was your wife. Does it not mean anything?
It means I made the worst mistake of my life. Let's go, son.
Walter, please!
This is the life, huh? No hospital beds, no stress, just peace.
Yeah, we've earned this.
Walter, please just talk to me. I made a mistake. I need you.
Still at it, huh?
Wow, she really doesn't give up, does she?
Zach, tell your father to answer me. We can fix this.
Oh no, Dad. She wants to fix things. Should we, I don't know, answer her?
Nah.
Yeah, I thought not.